person cannot just declare bankruptcy and then sort of have all of his debts miraculously vanish. Yes, bankruptcy can discharge, essentially get rid of certain types of debts, but not these debts.
Then you're out of luck. That debt is priority debt, and it's not wiped out by a bankruptcy filing.
Rumor has it Money Mayweather Jr., TMT, is going broke, bankrupt. Is this true? Can someone explain to me how on earth do you spend or waste 400 million?
Reports circulating online, including mentions of CNN, claim that Floyd Mayweather Jr. experienced major financial losses, allegedly amounting to hundreds of millions within a short period. According to these claims, his continued investment in luxury real estate, along with the significant tax burdens tied to such properties, may have contributed to financial strain. Critics argue that this pattern of high spending aligns with broader concerns about his long-term financial stability, although such reports remain widely debated and not fully confirmed.
And the bank knows, the mortgage companies know, that maybe you'll keep your house 7 years. So the greatest tax write-offs for that home mortgage is within the first 7 or 10 years. Do you know that if you have a 30-year mortgage, let's just say it was for $200,000, that in the first 20 years, you've only paid down $100,000 of principal? Why? Because all of that money went for interest.
Even if Floyd Mayweather Jr. were to face bankruptcy, he would still be legally required to settle outstanding debts. Filing for bankruptcy does not eliminate obligations such as taxes or certain financial liabilities. For example, in 2017, the Internal Revenue Service placed a lien stating that he owed approximately $22.2 million in taxes related to 2015, despite claims that he had already paid $26 million that year. In addition, reports indicated he still had unresolved tax debts from 2010 totaling around $7.2 million.
The bad news is that not all of the debt that you owe to the IRS is actually dischargeable under the bankruptcy code. Priority debt or more recent debt is not dischargeable.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely recognized for showcasing his wealth, and his reported $42 million real estate purchase in New York has drawn significant attention. While many fans are impressed by his luxurious lifestyle, others are beginning to question his financial decisions, especially with ongoing discussions about possible outstanding debts. The situation has created a mix of admiration and concern regarding how he manages his finances.
What the hell is going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard the nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one. I own that one.
I seen that too.
So some people reached out to the agencies that he's connected with about this deal, and they said no comment.
Let me say something. I got a question. Niggas is nosy for no reason.
Nosy as hell.
What I'm reaching out to these people about they deal for?
We want to talk to you about the Floyd Mayweather deal. No comment. But they say his name ain't on no paperwork or nothing.
I seen him on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
Yeah, he was looking like a bum. Had like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke. There's no way.
Yeah.
If he is, I don't know where the money went to.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is well known for his passion for high-performance luxury cars. His collection reportedly includes an extensive lineup of elite vehicles such as Bugatti Veyron, Lamborghini models, and Rolls-Royce cars. In some cases, he owns multiple versions of the same vehicle, with differences limited to color or minor details. What stands out is not only the extreme value of the collection, but also the fact that several of these cars are reportedly kept unused, adding to the image of excess surrounding his lifestyle.
Floyd Mayweather's rarest cars. First, we have his Bugatti Veyron 16-4. This one's going for about $1 million. His Ferrari Enzo going for about $2 million. His Lamborghini Murcielago going for about $500,000. His Bentley Mulsanne going for about $300K. He owns at least 29 Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and each of these start at about $450,000. He also has a Bentley golf cart going for about $30,000. And lastly, we have his Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. This one's going for about $5 million.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. frequently uses his social media as a showcase for his extravagant lifestyle, with luxury cars often taking center stage. From displaying rows of customized Ferrari models to highlighting pristine, rarely used vehicles, these visuals help reinforce his image of immense wealth and exclusivity. While the presentation is undeniably eye-catching, it has also drawn criticism, with some viewers questioning the intent and message behind such displays.
I just want to show the people how I live on a daily basis. This right here is red. So we got this. We like to call this house right here the Palace. This is the EWB, extended wheelbase, Gucci pillows. All depends on how you want to close the door. Stop talking, I'm filming. Come on. I didn't show you guys this. I bought this like 4 or 5 days ago. I got all type of toys, Apple TV, personal machine, all type of crazy stuff. Talked about this yesterday, talked about that. It's blue. Blue on the seats. Crocodile Himalaya, 110,000. That's what we do. Live life, have fun, work hard, play hard. Show you guys.
Although there have been repeated claims about tax-related concerns, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to state that his finances are secure. He has pushed back against these reports, describing them as overstated and insisting that he has already paid significant amounts to the Internal Revenue Service, including tens of millions in a single year. From his perspective, his financial standing remains strong, and the allegations are attempts to harm his public image. Even so, the ongoing nature of these claims has led to continued skepticism. Beyond his career in boxing, his personal life has also been the subject of controversy. Various accusations from former partners have brought attention to claims of emotional mistreatment and controlling behavior. While these remain allegations, they have contributed to a broader public debate about his character and how wealth and influence may shape perceptions of accountability.
Floyd Mayweather, real quick, okay? So somebody sent me a lawsuit. I gotta go through the details. But apparently, a few of his girls, strippers at Girl Collection are suing him for loss of wages. Okay. Now I wasn't gonna pay attention to this because I was just like, well, how are y'all strippers and you suing him for loss of wages? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, you get your money from the paper. What does he have to do with your money? And so somebody put a little bird in my ear. They said this was the beginning of the lawsuit. Okay, they're going to be adding more allegations of harassment and all this stuff. And I was just like, no, hold up, you worked in a club. And so apparently there's more to come. All right. But here's my thing. I was like, the last person that filed a lawsuit against him, alleging anything, where's she at? Anybody seen her?
Despite reports of significant financial obligations, including claims of a $33 million dispute involving Gervonta Davis and other liabilities, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has continued his high-spending lifestyle. He is still associated with purchasing luxury properties, high-end vehicles, and exclusive collectibles that are in response to growing public concern. He shared a video showcasing his real estate portfolio across the United States, emphasizing a shift toward income-generating commercial investments rather than purely luxury assets. The move appeared aimed at reinforcing his image as a strategic businessman rather than just a lavish spender. However, some critics remain unconvinced, continuing to question the long-term sustainability of his financial approach.
Floyd Money Mayweather is at it again. This time, not in the ring, but in the real estate market. The undefeated boxing champ just sold his Miami Beach mansion for a jaw-dropping $22 million. Let's break down the numbers and see why Floyd's still living up to his nickname. Mayweather originally bought this stunning waterfront property in 2021 for $18 million. Fast forward 3 years and he's walking away with a cool $4 million profit. Not bad, right? And here's a fun twist. The buyer is taking on a $13 million mortgage, which comes with monthly payments of nearly $99,000. Now, let's talk about the mansion itself. It's a 3-story masterpiece spanning over 9,000 square feet with 9 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. But the amenities? Next level. A 5,000 square foot rooftop with panoramic views, a private dock for a 30-meter yacht, a movie theatre, gym, game room, and even smart home tech. Plus, it's located in a guard-gated community, ultimate privacy for the ultra-rich. This isn't Floyd's only play in the property game. He recently listed his Beverly Hills estate for a whopping $48 million. That's nearly double the $25.5 million he paid for it back in 2017. If it sells, he'll pocket an insane $22.5 million profit. This Beverly Hills compound is a paradise of its own, with 6 bedrooms, 9.5 bathrooms, and entertainment spaces.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has once again drawn attention with reports of acquiring a lavish mansion valued at around $30 million, designed with a resort-style layout featuring multiple pools, entertainment spaces, and high-end amenities. The property reportedly adds to his collection of upscale residences in locations such as Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. While supporters view this as another display of his signature money persona, others question the logic behind such extravagant spending, especially in light of ongoing discussions about his financial commitments. Oscar de la Hoya has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr. regarding his returns to boxing after stepping away from full-time competition. He suggested that Mayweather's motivation is less about passion for the sport and more about financial opportunity, implying that he steps back into the ring when there is significant money to be made. He also pointed to major fights against figures like Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor, arguing that these events were driven more by their potential to generate huge pay-per-view revenue than by any desire to build legacy within the sport.
Me and Canelo are having the last laugh. Canelo is going to enjoy his lucrative contract. He's going to fight the very best, unlike Floyd. Waits for fighters to either be over the hill or too young, the way he fought Canelo when he was too young. But look, hey, if Floyd really wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds, call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is no stranger to extravagance, and his $18 million timepiece is a prime example. The custom Jacob & Company watch, encrusted with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, is among his most notable luxury items. While many marvel at the craftsmanship, others see it as a reflection of his well-known penchant for high-end, attention-grabbing possessions. Like much of his lifestyle, the watch is bold, flashy, and impossible to overlook. Exactly the statement Mayweather intends to make.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say, yo.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece,
One of one. One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving us whiplash. What do you think is really going on with Mayweather's millions? Drop your theories.
Lately, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has aimed to shift the conversation around his finances. He's highlighted a focus on investments designed to generate steady returns rather than purely flashy spending. His statement, "Money doesn't make me, I make money," reflects an attempt to showcase strategic thinking and financial growth. Mayweather now talks about building wealth through real estate and business ventures, suggesting a move toward long-term planning. On paper, it appears to be a savvy approach, though some questions about consistency and execution remain.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences. And with me being able to make a lot of money, I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results.
Even with his talk of savvy investments, many of Mayweather's financial concerns remain unresolved. Outstanding taxes, lawsuits, and lingering debts continue to raise questions about the stability of his empire. While partnerships, such as those with real estate firms like SL Green, exist, some analysts argue that his role may be more about maintaining a public image than reflecting true financial control. It's a pattern often seen with Mayweather: big announcements and bold claims, with limited transparency behind the scenes. Rapper 50 Cent has even publicly called out Floyd, suggesting he exaggerates his wealth. This only fuels speculation about how much of Mayweather's fortune is truly accessible versus tied up in high-profile, image-driven assets.
There's a flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books. Because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd, was he swindled in some sort of business deal?
Similar to artists like Lil Uzi Vert, Mayweather has dealt with numerous lawsuits throughout his career. Many of these cases appear linked to a sense of invincibility that comes with extreme wealth. However, as legal costs accumulate and settlements are paid, the limits of that perceived immunity are becoming increasingly apparent.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So the situation is crazy, man, because Lil Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, Floyd Mayweather's team and Lil Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? It's crazy as hell because Lil Uzi Vert responded and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather, he was not there, and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and Lil Uzi Vert in the same place together at all, ever, and I'm guessing that it's probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure.
Mayweather's announcement of supporting a $10 billion real estate portfolio made headlines, with properties like the AON Center and Chicago's old post office included. On the surface, it seemed like a major financial move. However, insiders have raised doubts about the depth of his involvement, suggesting he may be more of a promotional partner than a primary investor. This fits a familiar pattern: big names, bold claims, but limited substance behind the headlines. Over the years, Mayweather's lavish spending and commitment to his money persona have contributed to mounting debt and legal challenges. Even with his investments, his refusal to scale back a luxury lifestyle has left him exposed both financially and legally.
Floyd Mayweather is on an absolute real estate buying spree. I'm honestly having kind of a hard time keeping up with all this. Just listen to some of these headlines. All of these were posted just in the last 8 days alone. Floyd Mayweather lands $402 million deal to buy over 60 buildings in New York City. Mayweather puts $100 million in $3 billion JV. Mayweather buying a stake in former Versace mansion in Miami Beach. I knew this guy was rich, and it's no secret that he's been doing some big real estate deals lately, but he's absolutely on a roll right now. Different sources give different numbers, but Floyd's net worth is estimated to be as high as $1.5 billion, which makes him one of the wealthiest athletes in the world.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss our upcoming content.